people on benefits are like getting all this money, like they say they can't afford, like proper going on about how benefit people get loads of money, how they're all scroungers, blah blah blah. Like, no love. Like, hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my 24-week update. So I'm currently 25 weeks and 2 days, or 1 day. Yeah, 25 weeks and 1 day. And so I'm just going to do the week just gone. So the first thing I'm going to do is like my symptoms. So I've had a lot of heartburn. It hasn't really affected me through the start of my pregnancy, but this week and like the start of this week and last week, it has been so bad. Like, I'm not even joking. So I can't even sleep at night because I used to have a snack before I went to bed, otherwise I'd get really nauseous the next morning and that night. So I can't do that anymore because I'll wake up in the middle of the night and my heartburn is so bad. Like, I feel like there's just a bubble of acid in the back of my throat, and especially if I lay on my back or on my left side, it's so bad. So I'm waking up in the middle of the night and it's really horrible. But my saviour, oh my god, Renee, it's like, everyone's like, oh yeah, take Renee when you're pregnant. Like, and you're thinking, does it really do anything? Like, I don't know, maybe it's a bit expensive, but it works. It works so good. I have the ones where like it's a mint and you just like basically chew it or suck it or whatever, and it's like basically like a little mint, a square mint, and you can have 2 of those before you take your meal and before you go to bed or whatever. But I just have them at night because that's when I'm most likely to get heartburn. So, and now I sleep through the night with bottled water and Renee. Also, my cravings at the moment is Coke, which is why I have this here, cherry Coke. It is not a very good craving, it's not a healthy craving, I know that, but I've needed it like so bad because I've been so tired. Like, I haven't even been able to function. I had a bottle of Coke yesterday, and that was the first Coke I had in about 2 weeks, and then since yesterday I've needed like Coke constantly. So just yesterday and today I've sort of been craving like, I need a bottle of Coke, I need a bottle of Coke, and now I have a bottle of Coke. So, but where my drinking has been really unhealthy, my food has been really healthy. I have Healthy Start vouchers that my midwife put me onto their little scheme thing, and they are so good. You get £3.65, I believe, £3.65 worth of vegetables and milk. And because baby isn't born yet, I use it on semi-skimmed milk and the vegetables, and I found it so helpful because since Brexit, like, vegetables were expensive anyway. Like, they're like, you can get junk food you can get like pizza and sausage rolls and a packet of crisps and whatever for like £1.15, just say that. A lettuce on its own probably costs like £1.85p, something like that, and it's, when you compare it, like what you could get for the same price out of junk food and what you could get from just this one single vegetable, it's so different. So I can understand why people are getting so fat, because vegetables are actually really expensive. So these Healthy Start vouchers are so helpful because I can just get like loads of vegetables and they just take the money off at the end of the bill. So last week I went shopping and my original price for shopping was £15. It went right down to like £12, £11 something. So it's not loads, but it's really helpful, like especially when you're on a low income, and like, I don't work at the moment because I'm in school as well, so I gave my job up to concentrate on my college work, and I found it so difficult. Like, I love working, but it was so difficult working and going to college. Sorry. So I had to give one of that, obviously. It was work, and it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Like, people are like, oh, people on benefits are like getting all this money. Like, they say they can't afford, like, proper going on about how benefit people get loads of money, how they're all scroungers, blah blah blah. Like, no, love. Like, people on benefits actually like struggle so much that you don't even know. Like, at the end of like the week, or when my money comes in like once a fortnight, I literally sit there with sheets of paper all over my table trying to work out whether or not I can afford food. Like, you work out your food shop, and since Brexit, obviously the food price has gone up. So food shop that costs like £20 for a full 2 weeks shopping 4 months ago will now only get you like a week and a half, a week and 3 days for £20. And for like 1/2 people, because obviously my boyfriend stays 3 nights a week, but he's round every day because his nan only lives around the corner. So he's round every day and he only sleeps here 3 nights a week. And I feed him as well. He puts money towards the shopping, obviously, because he's eating as well. And even then, it's still a struggle. Like, people on benefits aren't like lounging in money. They're like people on proper benefits who aren't scrounging off the system actually struggle. They probably do the same thing as me. Sit there and trying to work out what they can afford, how they're going to afford it. And especially with a baby, it's so hard. Like, I got like had some savings, and my savings came through, and I was living away from home, and the people who I was living with put savings away for me, and they gave me my savings because I turned 18, and I thought, right, okay, I'm going to put that away, and I'll only buy bits and bobs for the baby when I need it. So we went shopping for the baby, and we spent £300 worth of shopping on the baby in one shopping trip. Like, and we didn't even buy loads of clothes. We just bought like a few outfits and a few baby grows and stuff like that. And it's so expensive. Like, you don't understand. Like, all these teenagers are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a baby. Like, I really want a baby. Like, no. Like, just stop. Like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But rant over. That went off topic. I get so strongly opinionated on these sorts of topics, because I suppose I was one of them teenagers that was like, oh, I'd love to have a baby young, like 21, 22, like, I'd love to have a baby. Like, my sister's 25 and I can't imagine her having a baby, like, ever, because it's so hard. Like, even now, like, if I could have my same son 2 years up the line, or 3 years up the line, I probably would, because I know it would just be easier. But I would never ever take that back, because I will have a beautiful little boy coming out of it. So, but you just make the best of the situation. So that is my advice to all you young mums out there, and you're struggling, don't know what to do. Just hold your head up, dust yourself off, and just keep going. You can only make the best of the situation, okay? Anyway, I have done more of the nursery. So I obviously went baby shopping, as I said, and they advise that you wash all the clothes, just because when they're new, sometimes it can irritate baby skin. So I'm just washing all the clothes before I hang them up, and I'm getting the nursery sorted, so there should be a video soon on the nursery. And I've done the baby's crib. I've started putting a bed in on it. I bought a waterproof mattress just because, in case like there's some exploding poo or anything like that, I thought it's better to be safe than sorry. But I was actually really lucky. My older sister's friend, she's got 5 kids and she's just had her second set of twins, and so she gave me a lot of the baby's bedding and stuff, so all I've had to do is just wash it and use that, which I'm so grateful for. Like, I've saved so much money off of friends and family, and at first I was a bit embarrassed, but now it's like every little helps. Like, I don't care. And that's it really. That's my 24-week update. plus a little rant. So yeah, it's not really been a good week. I'm expecting it to get a lot harder. And I suppose a highlight of my week has been last night, even though last night I was 25 weeks exactly, but I'm going to include it in this video. Last night, I don't know whether it was his bum or his back or what, he was pushing himself out so much, and I was like, surely my stomach can't get any bigger. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh my god, I am actually going to get loads bigger. Like, he was just pushing himself out so much, and I could feel him moving around, but you couldn't see the kicking, because obviously he wasn't kicking, it was his bum or his back or whatever it was. But my Ovia parenting app, pregnancy app, I think it's my Ovia pregnancy app, said that he'll start rotating himself into like birthing position, so head down. And I don't know whether he was doing that, but he was moving so bad, and I was trying to get it on film for my sister, because my older sister like is fascinated. I was sitting in a restaurant yesterday trying to eat my food, and my sister is sitting there with her hands on my stomach playing Poke the Baby, and I'm like, I really just want to eat my giant pasty looking pizza, like, get off me now. And she's like, oh, it's all a miracle, isn't it? Like, yeah, can I eat my food now? I'm joking, I love it really. So that's it really. Bye guys.